Saying goodbye to someone you built plans with is always tough, especially when the relationship seemed perfect. But at some point, you realize it won't bring the happiness you hoped for. Breakups are always painful, especially when there's a deep emotional dependency. How do you let go of the past and move on without losing yourself in the process? Today, I'll share a story of a young woman who I helped learn how to let go of the person she loved so much. Chapter 1: The Separation Request, How It's Linked to a Breakup. A 26-year-old young woman came to me with a request to work on separation from her parents. At first, it seemed like a typical adulting issue where one feels ready to be independent. But through our sessions, I learned that the real issue was a recent breakup with a man she had invested a lot of hope in for the future. She truly loved him, and despite the challenges they faced, she wanted to make it work. But when he left his family and they began living together, life didn't turn out as expected. Financial problems, work struggles, and emotional burdens began to take their toll on the relationship. Chapter 2: Emotional Dependence and Its Consequences. Instead of being partners, they became emotionally dependent on each other. She took on all the responsibility for their future, work, money, daily life. Everything fell on her shoulders. He became emotionally and financially reliant on her. At some point, this dependency became so deep that she couldn't see herself separately from him. When he returned to his family, the client felt like her world had collapsed. But as it turned out, this was the beginning of a new phase for her, a chance for personal growth. Chapter 3: Acceptance and Working on Yourself. For a while after the breakup, the client couldn't let go of him. She couldn't cope with the feeling of loss. We began working with imagery and conducting exercises where she could express her feelings and experiences. Since she had painted in her childhood, I suggested that she try to express her emotions through painting. She started to draw, and this became her therapy. Through the painting, she was able to let go of the past and understand that she didn't need him in her life anymore. Her artwork became her healing process, and through it, she was able to say goodbye to him. Chapter 4: A New Perspective on Herself and Her Needs. Over time, she returned to her passion for painting and began to value her own solitude. She realized that it was not only about letting go of the past, but learning to be with herself. Now, she is much more attuned to her own desires and understands that her happiness doesn't depend on someone else, but on her own inner state. She's ready for new relationships, but now with a clearer understanding of what she wants from a partner and from herself. She's become more mindful of her emotions and her interactions. Conclusion: if you're going through a breakup, remember, it's not the end, it's a new phase. Give yourself time to heal, work on yourself, and let go of what doesn't bring happiness. To build healthy relationships in the future, you first need to learn how to value yourself and let go of the past. If this topic resonates with you, share in the comments how you managed to get over a breakup and what helped you let go of the past. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you found this video helpful.